In the last 2 weeks of part 1 and 2 of Gadaa program, we have presented RC or Sikko Mando Gadaa Renaissance. As part of the Renaissance, the Chagin power transfer ceremony has been performed. After power transfer was performed on a river nearby, law has been legislated under the dacha or acacia tree. RC or Sikko Mando Gadaa system is a confederacy type of administration. Odaroba is RC Oromoo's largest Gadaa administration center. There are 20 dachas under Odaroba. According to elders, the dacha is equivalent of zonal or provincial administration structure of modern governance system. Gadaa system has been interrupted from Odaroba administration center for 138 years. So there are a lot of process and ceremonies ahead to restore Gadaa system to all parts of RC Oromoo.
Oromoo jedhee namichi tokko ka beekamu yoo sirna Gadaatiin bulee fi yoo afaan Oromoo dubbate.
A person can be called Oromoo only if he or she speaks Afaan Oromoo and governed by Gadaa values. All Oromoo should be united. Today we have restored Gadaa to this dacha. We have a plan to restore Gadaa to all 20 dachas of Sikko Mando Oromoo. We would do this in this Bultuma Gadaa and establish the strong Odaroba Gadaa assembly, he said.
Galma jala taa'ee galma sanitti baalliin eenyu kennamti jedhee marii geggeessaa ebaluu kennamti jedhee bakka isiin ciiftee kaasee bakka isiin irraa turte irraa kaasee bara akkasii irraa nyaatamte jedhee bara isii laakka'ee kaasee Gadaa shanan haara'umsee bakka isiin ciiftee birmajii fi bultumaa fi horataa fi bahara roobalee erga haara'umseen booda amma jadhabban isaallee kaa'ee eessatti baalli walii kennaa jedha. Eessatti baalli walii kenna jedhee laga gubbatti walii kenna. Laga gubbatti kenniinsi odaa birallee hin jirtu. Baalli wal harkaa fuudhinsi odaa jalallee hin jirtu. Dhaddachallee seera itti guudachuu dhufu malee kun amma dhaddacha gindhiir jedhama.
That Gadaa system has been interrupted. We have found on each Gadaa party that Gadaa system has been interrupted. We have restored the 5 Gadaa parties: Birmaji, Bultuma, Orata, Bahara and Robale. Then we have decided the place of power transfer. Power transfer should be performed on river. Power wouldn't be transferred at Oda or the dacha. They serve for law legislation only. This one is the dacha Gintnir. Odaroba is center for 20 dachas. There are 20 Gadas at these dachas. They would come to Odaroba to legislate the constitution of RC or Sikko Mando. Gada of the 20 dacha would come up with their cabinet, Hoka, Alu and Awas. That is called Oda Godanu. When we come to RC Gadaa restoration process in general, a lot of things are expected from us. We have made 1/4 progress. There are ceremonies like Kormamuso sacrifice, Manananibulu ceremony, traveling to Abao Goda to take oaths, and also Rabaya Bachu and Ule Darbachu ceremonies, he said.
Akkasumaan korma wal argii dullacha muusoo kunniin cidha Gadaa keessa waan tartiiba ofiitiin tarree ofiitiin dalagamaa deema. Isallee ammallee itti deemna.
There is Korma Harmo, Korma Hachaba, Korma wal argii and dullacha muusoo sacrifice ceremonies. They would continue performing these ceremonies. All the dachas would legislate law just like we have done today. Then the elected Abba Gadaa would travel to Abao Goda in the Lomana to take oaths from the Karlu. The next step is Godan Soda. Then they legislate law for everything that is created on land and sky. Human beings have a law, trees have a law, and livestock have a law, he said.
Daddachi diddama tujira warri daddacha diddama sun akka arda kun kana dabarsan kana wali dabarsani.
We have 20 dachas. we haven't restored Gadaa system to these Dadachas. All of them should transfer power like this one did today. There are several ceremonies after power transfer. This one also should perform some ceremonies. Then Gadaa officials from all Dadachas would come to Odaroba. It is called Godan Soda. During Godan Soda, 5 Mambala or hall would be built. It is built according to seniority of Gadaa parties. Therefore, the 5 Gadas or parties would camp in it. They would make and proclaim laws. This may take many days. Generally, a lot of ceremonies would be performed. We have performed Dulachamuso, Kormolargi, and Karamalka Olikenu ceremonies. The elected Abba Gadaa would continue the others. He said, the elders have given special attention to women's rights in the law legislation. They have given details about the punishment of passing these laws. They have a reason for this.
Seera dubartii wanni dubbannuuf waan lama tokko dagatamee jira. Dagatamuu isaarraa kaka'een kabajatu bate.
There are 2 reasons why we give priority for women's rights in law legislation. The first one is that it was forgotten. As a result, women have lost respect. These have also created a gap on marriage. It is going against culture. There is high rate of divorce right now due to this non-cultural marriage. The children grow without care of their family. They could face identity crisis. So Abba Gadaa who took power today should follow and change it. If we fail to change this, we would become lawless people. This is shame on people who have such a system like Gadaa system. The other thing is women have their own system. Even though they have no formal power transfer, they have administration system. They have Kiltur Council, as men have Oda Council. Now that council has been weakened, we need to restore it, he said. The current generation have forgotten their culture and values due to long-year interruption of Gadaa system. The elders called on the youth to learn and promote their culture.
Dargaggeessi yeroo ammaa kana yoo laaltani aadaa isaa gadhiiseera. Uffataan aadaa isaa gadhiiseera. Adeemsaan aadaa isaa gadhiiseera. Gama biraatiin ammoo kabajaa abbaa isaatiif qabu, kabajaa haadha isaatiif qabu laaffisee jira.
If you see the youth have forgotten their culture today, you can take their clothing style or lifestyle. On the other hand, their respect for their father and mother is declining. This happened because our culture has been eroded. Previously, there was ulegosa, or clans, to punish the youth who deny father and mother respect. A person who doesn't respect the family would be cursed. This would be resulted in disordered life or loss of life. So I would like to advise the youth to learn and respect their culture. They should respect their family and stop following culture of others. They should get rid of non-cultural marriage. If not, we would get into dangerous situation. Loss of cultural values would lead us to poverty, he said.
Gadaan abbaa Oromoo ta'e, abbaa Arsii ta'e, abbaa sabaa fi sablammiti. Abbaa mirga nama kamiyyuu kabajisiisu jechuudha.
Gadaa serves all, including Oromoo and other nations, nationalities and peoples. It respects right of all. Abba Gadaa would serve Oromo and non-Oromo equally. Gadaa legislates for everybody and everything. It prohibits illegal marriage and killing. However, right now, culture is eroded. Imported cultures are affecting our culture. The Oromo clothing and talking style is getting lost. The Arab culture is changing our language. It has created a new dialect. A fashion imported from Europe and Asia is destroying our clothing style. Oromo has its own clothing style, language and governance system. Religion is just about worshipping Wak, our God. But culture is about respecting one's own identity. Oromo has culture for everything. Now they are bringing culture of others and making it our culture. This is unacceptable. For example, previously when somebody asks girl's hand for marriage, elders should be sent to the family. The family must ask for her consent to decide the marriage arrangements. At that time, you don't see divorce cases in court like today. There is also right violation and deception. That is because of the marriage takes place with better understanding of each other, the family and kinship. The elders speak the truth and family bondage sustains for that truth. Now the youth get into marriage without understanding each other and go to court to divorce within 1 or 2 months. They marry as a thief and there is no truth between them. Therefore, their bondage never lasts long. My message for all Oromo is that we should nurture and promote our culture and value. We should advise our fools and strengthen our wise. If we don't promote our culture, nobody can promote for us, he said.
Sirna abbaa gadaa tuni aadaa boonsaati, aadaa kabaja qabdu, aadaa waa maraa duudhaa urgiti deebistu malee aadaa nama jallistuu miti.
Gadaa system is a culture that we should proud of. It should be respected. It is a culture that restores all values to its proper position. There are individuals who think that Gadaa system is against religion and it is backward tradition. What they should know is that Oromo culture never clashes with any other culture. Our culture is vast and can accommodate any culture, just like Oromo. It is natural. It is law of public administration. If we restore Gadaa system, everything would get respect. Life of the people would be better. We would know how to live. So we should start from teaching our culture to our children. They should grow up learning their culture. Now there are no lessons about culture in schools. I would like to call the concerned bodies to include cultural lessons in education curriculum, he said. As we have raised earlier, Gadaa Renaissance is undertaking among all Oromo clans. Oromo from different parts are sharing experience from each other to restore the system. Accordingly, Wollo Oromo youth have participated on the Dachagini power transfer of RC or Sikko Mando Oromo to learn the culture and restore Gadaa system to their area.
Wallahi waan baay'ee namatti tolu waan jiruu keenya keessa arginee beekna agrine baay'ee nutti tolee jira.
It is really great. We have seen what we haven't seen before. I'm happy with it. What brought us here from over 1,300 kilometers is Oromumma. This system was interrupted for 138 years. We haven't seen it in our age. We have come here to see and learn our culture. People of Bale Zone have made warm welcome for us. We are happy with our stay here. We, Oromo Wollo and Oromia, have been separated for long years, about 400 years. But we are brothers. What separated us is oppression. However, even though we are separated physically, we are together in mind. We would teach others what we have learned here back home. We would work to restore Gadaa system at the Dachagarado ceremonial ground, he said.
Ka'umsi keenyas kan dhufneefis armarraa waan arganneef waan dhageenya qabannee deemne uummata keenya barsiisuu fi aadaan keenya akka ol ka'u taasisuudha.
The reason why we have come here is to learn our culture and promote it in our area. But we don't believe that Gadaa is better promoted with these 5 or 6 individuals. So our media should support us in promoting this culture, he said.
Yeroo dheeraadhaaf uummanni Oromoo Walloo foon isaarraa citeeti kan jiru akkuma beekamu. Kanaan ammoo qeerroon Walloodhaa yeroo ammaa kanatti haala kamiin uummata Oromoodhaa kan Oromiyaa jiruu fi kan naannoo Amaaraa jiru haala kamii walitti haahinu kan jedhu sochii tokko tokko kan godhaa jiru jira dhuunfaadhaan jechuudha.
Wallo Oromo people have been separated from their brothers for long years. Now the youth of Wallo have started a movement to strengthen relation of Wallo Oromo and the Oromos in Oromia. We come here as part of that effort. We come to learn our culture and get support for Oromo elders and Oromia Culture and Tourism Bureau in Odagarado Gadaa restoration. We have got a special welcome, which is beyond our expectation, he said. Wallo Oromo are one of Barentuma clans and live in Kamise Oromo Nation Special Zone of Amara Regional State. Odagarado is the largest administration center for Wallo Oromo. Efforts have been made to restore Wallo Oromo Gadaa system in the last 2 or 3 years. What is very encouraging is that the youth have innate interest to learn and lead the restoration of Gadaa system.